Here we are, back together again. It's time to talk about the issues at hand. You say what you say, say what you say, just say what you feel. It's Sadior.
And regular conversations with regular people. There's no experts here. So everybody's opinion is validated. Okay?
It's an open conversation.
We're back from that commercial break. Mr. Fastlane Home Ownership had to step out for a few minutes. But when we left, it was just getting nice and juicy, and I think Kevin had something that he wanted to say. So, Kev?
I think I'm responding to Liz's question of why men cheat, and I think that was a big question that's going forward. Everybody wants to know why men cheat, and then there were reasons given as to, well, why women cheat. It's an excuse. The simple reason is, for me, it's plain and simple. People cheat because they want to. It has absolutely nothing to do with what you're not getting at home, what you may be getting on the other side of the wall, or the grass is greener. Cheating is not a mistake.
Yeah.
Cheating is a choice.
You don't slip and fall on no
They say there's nothing open after 2 o'clock except hospitals and a pair of legs.
Ooh, get it.
That may be true. That's why guys can't go home after 2 o'clock. What are you doing out in the street after 2 o'clock? The bars are closed. If anybody's smart and anybody's going to be honest with themselves, you're out there doing something you ain't got no business.
I think cheating is the percentages. I'm not saying that men cheat more than women, but the percentages for a man to cheat is greater because the women, you see these two women, look good. You see what I'm saying? Like, look at them two, and then look at the men, t-shirt.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If you got 10 women in the room and 10 guys in the room, the 10 guys would possibly have sex with all 10 women. The 10 women probably only see 2 guys that they probably want to be with in the whole room. The guys might see at least 10 that they want to be with. You know what I'm saying? So the percentages, because the women, hair all done up, looking all good, is very high.
Well, that's because a lot of times men cheat for the physical attribute, and women, if they cheat, may be more mental.
Mm-hmm.
A woman may not come out and say, "Oh, I want him because he got a 6-pack and he buff." She may admire it, and she may even flirt with it, but she may not take it to the extreme of cheating. A woman that comes out, nice figure and tight, we're automatically thinking the physical. Right. So we can care less what you think about. We can care less if you even talk. Don't say nothing. Because the man is more of a physical attribute. Right? I mean, it's more of a physical thing for men. Right. But however, the other side of that coin is that the woman is allowing it to happen.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Because if cheating is based on satisfaction and is a choice. It's absolutely a choice. We make that choice, but it's fulfilling some type of satisfaction. It's more of the physical for a man. If you're home and you have a woman and you're committed, if you're not physically satisfied, then you have to work with that. Because if you don't correct that, you're always going to cheat. Right. Because the physical is always going to be out.
Some people cheat even if they're satisfied. I'm going to give you an example. My younger brother, this was years ago. He comes,
why are your stories about other people?
Hey, listen.
Third person. It's all third person.
My younger brother came in the house at 2 o'clock in the morning with this girl. He was in the back room with this girl. My mom woke up, heard them. They argued for about 20 minutes. Loud, arguing. My brother left out with the girl. 4 o'clock in the morning, he came back in there with a different girl. So it's like... It's like people, it ain't about being satisfied. Some guys cheat just because
it's nothing wrong with, okay, but you're saying he's cheating. Did he have a girlfriend?
Yes. Yes.
Well, see, like, and I guess that lends itself into the next thing. So you want to know the preference on dating today as it was way back when, like I said earlier, courting to me is an art form. It is something to behold, and if you can grasp it, and if you can get hold of it as a man, you stand a better chance of being more successful in your own world. You don't need 20 because 20 come with the same problems, just manifested in a different package. Right. The fact of the matter is, if you take time to learn a woman, I'm not saying learn a girl, because if by this time, at my age, if you don't know what a woman's body is, shame on you. You got real issues. But to find out what she likes, how she likes her tea, how she likes to get.
Nobody got time for that.
But see, this is the thing. This is the thing right here where women want to know how come men treat them like that, because the first thing come out of them, not the first thing all the time, but one of the first responses is, ain't nobody got time for that.
No, if I'm feeling you like that, then maybe I got time. But if I'm not, I might not.
But if you want an exclusive, because men, when we reach the plateau of being monogamous, it's one of the most beautiful things a woman will ever find in her life. Period. I don't care where she goes. I don't care who she is. Right. Because if all he can think about is her, regardless of how many are around you. Listen, if all he can think about is her, regardless of how many other flowers he's standing in the middle of the field with, all he knows is point blank, I gotta get home to mine. Right. Baby, whatever you got, I appreciate everything that you say to me. I appreciate the flattery, but ain't nothing you can do to me that my woman can't do and do better.
Absolutely. But see,
but that's part of court. That's part of court. That's the result.
With cards or candy or gifts for no reason, or you gonna come home and you may cook, or you may, if you can't cook, get takeout or whatever. Because you just want to be home with your woman.
Cheating comes to be a lot of trouble. Because like when I first started up in comedy at the Laugh House 12 years ago, I had at least 8 women. I had at least 8 women in the audience, and it was like the worst experience of my life. You know, because I can't cheat. Because if I'm going to be at a show, all the women is coming to that show. Right. My main girl going to be sitting there, and all the women. So it comes to be a lot of trouble. So it's like I'm to the point now I can't cheat because it's too much headache, too much money, too much stress, too much lying, too much running around, and all kinds of stuff. It's too much.
Some people don't mind doing that, but going back to what Kevin said, you know, and talking about courtship and that's such an old word. Courtship. Like dating ourselves big time. But courtship means for our younger audience, you know, like really wooing a woman, going out, taking her out, getting the car stuff. That's what that means. But if I don't know, for me, you said that's a whole part of the process. That's what turns me on. Like it builds up to that wanting to be physical with somebody. Like me just, how you doing? And yeah, okay, you look good. Like that does nothing for me. Like even in my 20s, it just didn't. It took that. I like that mental sparring, that conversation. Like I've always been that type. Because I don't want to sleep with a dumb dude either. Just like you don't want to sleep with a dumb chick. Like I just don't. I gotta be able to. Okay.
Let's hear from the
But at the heart of it,
he's in the midst of.
No, but let me just at the heart of it, you really don't want to just. You want something past that big. You can't just tell me big.
Not if you're not serious, you don't. Not if you're not
It
serious.
isn't even. That's
Relationships are going out of style. Basically, they're going out of style. There's no need for relationships anymore.
Wow.
Talk to him,
There's so many.
Walk up to me and offer me some. What's the latest speech?
Whores that's out there. There's so many whores. Why take this girl out? Why give her that? I can just go get some and then be on.
I'm bringing you a cheeseburger for $1 menu, and I'm gonna get some. Like,
but some women accept that.
But that's why I wanted to take that. That's what the women.
It's way too many.
But that breaks my heart to hear a 21-year-old saying relationships.
But you know why though? Because again, that brings back to what we said. A man can only do what a woman
Right.
allows him.
Yeah, I already heard you. The first 6, 12, 13.
But this is what I'm saying.
I
Because
don't think they heard you. I think you need to say it to them out there.
because you got a younger generation.
But y'all should want to do something like.
With the
You
younger,
can't just keep putting it back on the woman.
No,
I
it's
am
not.
not a jump on the woman bandwagon. Like, no, because women do some of the stupidest, and they do allow some things
Correct.
that I'm like, chick, what is you doing?
But we have to
I
start
get all
somewhere.
of that.
We have to start somewhere for a change. So if a woman says, no, you're not going to just come over here 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with a cheeseburger, some fries, knock me off, and I see you next month. You're not doing it. You're going to take me out. Then that would force
But it's
the
so
young man
many
here to say,
thirsty women out
man.
here. Oh,
But
Lord,
see,
no.
you gotta go through
Because you've already said there's so many thirsty women
So,
out
yes.
there, right? So, but as he alluded to, men like an achievement. They don't. Conquest is what it is. That's
Conquer,
Right.
destroy.
conquest is what it is. You just
There's
know.
no not on the difference.
But let me tell you something.
So
A
sad.
young lady, no, but see, Liz, this is true though. But
I
if a
know,
young
but
lady,
it's so
if a young lady makes him pump his brakes,
Mm.
you know what that signals to him? Wait a minute, if it ain't that cool for me, then the next brother got a problem too.
But
This
he
might be
just
worth-
said,
this might be-
but he just said that if she's making him pump his brakes, he just move on to the next one.
Because
No,
that's what it is.
in the back of his
But
mind.
But a man fly
Wait,
that
I want to hear one of y'all the
when
time.
he's ready to settle down, then that'll probably be the one that he goes back to.
Yes.
The difference
Exactly.
between now and
Yeah.
then.
That's about to
He
get
left that out of his statement. I
No,
don't
you
want that out of his
Guess what? You can't change your whole into a housewife.
Exactly.
So if the young man over here,
You can't. I've been there.
hold on. If the young man over here, hold on.
Can't. I've been there.
If the young man,
You're ready to trouble.
No, I'm telling the truth, man. It's an open conversation.
if the young man dated, I don't know, 10 girls in 6 months, right? And all his sexual interactions with those were easy. Guess what? When he decides that he wants to settle down, he ain't even thinking about them.
Well, no.
Because
So-
it's easy for him. It's easy for the
Correct.
next guy.
Correct. But when he's ready to settle down, he's going to go back to the one that said, pump your brakes. You're not
Right.
getting none of this.
Yeah. And
Because
then,
that's the
what you
challenge for
want.
him.
Right.
That's the challenge for him.
and then when you're sitting around talking with the boys on the block or whatever, they're all talking about, I knocked her off, right? We all knocked that one
Right.
joint off or several
But
joints
not
in the
wifey.
neighborhood.
Yep.
He's
Not
not
right.
right.
Don't talk about wife.
Wifey making you one. He said no. Right. He would have married like I said no.
But wifey, like y'all actually married, not that street term, that's my wifey crap.
Either or. If he didn't hit right away, that's going to be wifey. Whether
Well,
he walked
I-
down the aisle or if he did.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying, and the fact of the matter is, it takes work to be a gentleman. It takes work to be a lady.
Yes.
Okay, absolutely. You can be a man, but it takes work to be a gentleman. You can be a lady, but you can be a woman, but it takes work to be a lady. The slow process, regardless of what people think. If you say that relationships are going out of style, I guarantee you, the other 50% of his brain is telling him right now, relationships may be going out of style. But as soon as I find that one,
When he finds the right one.
no,
Right.
that
Right. When he finds the right one.
forget all.
He's saying
forget
he don't want to be in a whole bunch of in a
Well, he's
relationship
young and he's
He's just
having
gonna
fun,
mess
so
with-
I'm all for that. Like, I support
until he
that.
find that right one.
I
But guess
don't
what?
believe in young
Why-
people
why-
being in committed, heavy, oh, this is my boo, and then I don't believe in that. I think you should live your life, girl or boy, and explore and learn things, because that's how you become the person that you are as an adult. You know, people that just have those, long term, like Kev got married young. I had got married, I was 21, but I had lived and done so much other
He was
stuff.
21.
But you know what though?
Shut up.
If as a young adolescent person, when they
No, I
do
don't tell
meet,
them, I don't care.
as a young person, even though they might meet that person that they want, and she says no, they hold on to that.
Yes, they do.
Because if he really wants that female, and not so much want
That's
her
the one
physically,
they want.
but if he says to her, you know what,
The one that said no is the one he said, I didn't do her.
she's
They're the
appealing,
ones that you can have.
she's mental, and I'm really feeling her, even though I couldn't get to her with my game and swag that I did with these other 15 and 20, I'm interested in her.
So-
And she's going to grab his
Okay.
attention. He's going to keep her. He's going to keep her as number one. And once he's ready, he's going back to that.
Why is it, now that you said that, we're going to go somewhere else with this. Why is it that men who Y'all want to take a commercial?
No, get it
No,
off.
yeah.
Okay. Why is it that men who say they want that girl that's like stopping those brakes and all of that, but then some men, not all men, y'all can call them boys, whatever, they're like, oh, she's a B, or she's playing hard to get, or they think that she's playing this game, and they don't necessarily respect it. Like, okay, she really means no. Like, I've heard that a lot. Like, you understand what I'm
Because
saying?
they have so many other women saying yes when they run into the no the first time. It's a shell shock.
If you run into a woman
Okay.
that says no, you'd rather be with her because you're saying to yourself, you know what? She's saying no to all these other
Right.
If you think with her that's too fast to mess with you shoot. If she like me, then shoot, she might like my manager. He's good. He got the suits on. You know?
We're gonna hold these thoughts. We're gonna take a commercial break, and then we're gonna come back right back and finish this up. Back at it.
Hi, I'm Marvin Lane with Remax Affiliates Northeast Philly. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, I would love to be the man to represent you. We have programs that are suited for each and every one of your needs. If you're a previous homeowner or a first-time home buyer. So remember, one call does it all. You can reach me at 267-546-8888 or look me up on the web at www.marvinlane.com, where you can search for a home, find out how much the house will cost you, and a few other things. You can take advantage of our mortgage calculator, which will help and assist you at figuring out your mortgage payment as well. Just remember, one call does it all. That's Marvin, the fast lane to home ownership. 267-546-8888. I look forward to hearing from you soon.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Kenny Nelson, aka Kenny Spoon. Yeah, I'm still doing that music thing. But when I'm not doing music, I tune into Sadior's Open Conversation. That's right, www.sadior.com. www.sadior.com. Yeah, there's something there for everybody, and everybody can participate. It's worldwide, inquisitive, funny, and full of love for everyone. So check it out. www.sadior.com. All right? All right. Peace.
When I'm alone, your name just rings a bell. You made me wanna leave it, seek it, wherever you are, yeah. 'Cause I'm in love with you, girl. You the key to my heart. Girl, you are the one I've been looking for.
And we're back, and we were talking about what people saying no.
Yeah, like I was saying, if a guy would like a woman that says no, that's the one they would try to marry. Mm-hmm. And the women that would have sex with you fast, mm-hmm. You'll mess with them, probably even go with them. But in the back of your mind, you say, you know what? I'm not going to be really with this person for the long term. It's fun right now. We having fun. Mm-hmm. She's saying, I love you. But really in the back of your mind is, this woman is too fast. The girl that kept turning me down, probably if she turned me down, she's probably turning down, if you have confidence in yourself, if she turned me down, she's turning a lot of dudes down. that's the type of woman I need to be with.
She playing
You know what we
games.
do?
She playing
You know
games.
what?
You know what
Trust
we
and
must be
believe. She trying to make you think she not fast.
Not all.
You know what we do?
Not all.
But-
Tony, I'm
Not all.
One of the things we do
Not
is
all women.
when-
Tony, I didn't say all women.
Okay.
Just like we're not saying all men.
one of the things we do as a younger age, I know for me when I was younger, if a woman was easy, she was never my woman. She was a friend
I didn't like
because I
women
could go
that
back
came
and forth to that friend.
But you just is okay.
I didn't like women that try to crack.
So I mean, and here's the
you
problem.
like me, and you like everybody in this room. You know,
You know what you
And-
are.
And here's a prime example. We'll go to the younger generation. When you meet a woman and you like her and you have physical contact with her, is she your friend or is she your woman?
Right.
Everybody a friend.
If I
No.
If
This is
I had
serious.
sex with you, we go together. You my woman.
I mean, but
Do you like big circle? Yes or no?
If I buy you
follow
some
what I'm
ice
saying?
in the movie theaters, you belong to me. Yes, if I buy you some gummy bears, you are my woman.
That's like
Well, see,
$60 bed there.
I understand where he's coming from now. Let me spin it because you consider me to be an OG. The first couple people that I were involved with, it was always a game, okay? When I was out there macking them, it was like a game. Like, if I do this, I bet I can. And I would say it to him. I bet if I do this, I can probably get you. No, you can't, because you ain't going to do it. And I would end up doing it.
challenge.
A challenge and getting her. You know what I mean? Just little stupid stuff. Like this one girl, I said to her, you know, at the end of the day, I want to have your phone number by the time my work day is over. She said, that's not going to happen because I get off at 2:30, you get off at 12, so you're going to be out of here. She didn't know I lived right across the street from the job. So I was like, okay, bet. So at 2:30, I'll be back by the time clock. Hello. You know what I mean? Got the number.
That's that OG swag right
Knocked it
there.
off and it didn't like
She probably was like, oh, he really like me.
That's
He
right.
came back.
That's his point.
Exactly.
That's his point.
You know what I
She
mean?
set a challenge.
Right, right. But the,
She was gonna give him that number before 12 o'clock, so whatever.
Now I can recall like this one trying to put up a hard front, like I spent the night at my house. He said, you can spend the night, but nothing's going to happen. Okay, I'll honor that. And this is going back in the day when Monday Night Football was still on. Monday night, right?
And never seen that girl again.
But let me tell you that.
Mr. Gentleman.
I stayed there. I watched that Monday Night Football game. She came in bed all with her stuff on, like ain't nothing going to happen. I was like, yeah, okay, bet. So I watched that Monday Night Football game, laid back and went to sleep. That morning when she woke up, she was like, oh, you stayed. Even though you didn't get nothing. I said, no, because I know I was going to get it this morning. You know what I mean? And knocked it off.
That's that OG swag right there.
But now,
I knew I was going to get it this morning.
the ones that I ended up marrying were the ones that were not that easy. Like, we had to date. We had to go out. I had to meet the parents and stuff like that. So then So then I ended up meeting the parents and all that. So then we had that courtship going on, and I was like, yeah, this is wifey material.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Y'all keep saying wifey material. What does that mean?
Because
she said,
wait,
can I finish? Because she says, no, you can't have none. No, you got to do this. You got to do that. But you're divorced now.
And I'm divorced because of things that.
Telling us bits and pieces.
I was still cheating, so I ended up getting a divorce. To be honest with you, yes, that's what happened. I told you before, most men have several things. You have the female that's your wife material. You have a female that's a friend with benefits who knows damn near everything about you. And you have the occasional jump off. Those are three females that most men usually have.
You know what I think? One of the reasons why relationships don't last that I found is a lot of men are not friends with their spouse.
There you go.
Right.
Like your girlfriend has another girlfriend that she talks to all the time. You as a guy, you talking to all your homies all the time. Your conversation with your woman is just in the bed or what time you gonna cook or what time you gonna eat. If your girlfriend, which is rare, is your best friend, the person that you tell about what's going on in your life, tell about what's going on at your job, whatever, those relationships last together. If she has her own life with her and her girlfriend, you have your life with you and your homies, and then y'all two just go to the movies, or y'all two just in the bed, sooner or later, after a while, y'all are drifting into and are living in two different lives.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't, going back to the...
Oh, I'm sorry. We can't cuss.
No, you can say damn, it's okay. I think going back to what Kev was talking about earlier in like dating, because except for him, we're all of a different generation, and we men spent time working and getting some.
Tell me about it.
Egg blank blank. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
They worked at it. Like when I lived down south. No, I love my South Carolina chocolate, y'all. But man, the guys were so whack. I like actually stopped having sex. I stopped dating.
Why?
Because as soon as I met a guy, first thing when I'm coming over, dude, I don't know you, and I'm from Philly, so I'm used to guys. You know, I'm gonna take you out. They worked at getting some.
See, but
you know what I'm saying? Which, whether they got it or not, they put more effort into it. It was such a culture shock for me that I
seriously. Guys down south don't put an effort to.
Not 2 minutes after I meet you, hi, I'm Malcolm. Oh, I'm Liz. Okay, here's my number. So when I'm coming over.
What time up?
Yeah, like, no, seriously. And I'm like, dude, like, this ain't that, like, what? It left nothing to.
But why do you think the guys do that down south?
Well, because you know why?
Because the women are.
The women down there culturally are different from women up north.
I'm moving down.
It ain't even about hospitality. It's not just the hospitality. The ratio of men to women down there was a lot higher than here. A lot higher. You know, you got one man, there's 5 women. Like it was that serious.
And probably 2 guys in the whole country got a job, and the whole city got a job. So they want to get all the women.
You know, but like I met some really nice guys, but it was just like, and I had to ask them, like, dude, like what y'all don't have no kind of sweat. Like, what happened to go out? What happened to like put a little more effort into it? Just give me a little something.
Well, see, like, you prefaced it earlier by saying I ain't got time for that.
No, because if I want to bed you and that's all I want, I have no problems as a woman saying that.
But how are we as a man? Now, how are we supposed to interpret this woman? No. There's an exception to every rule. If we got that. But as a man, how are we to interpret that? How are we supposed to mind meld that just upon meeting you? Just to say that, okay, listen, how are you? My name is Kevin. You're Liz. Okay. Is there a chance that I can get to know you a little bit better? How do we go about doing that? What you just told me a little bit earlier was that ain't nobody got time for that.
I said we didn't have time for what you were saying if I wasn't interested in you like that. But don't meet me and 2 seconds later, when am I coming over?
But you know why though, Liz?
Hi, my name is Kev. Okay, here's your number. All right, we on the phone. So when I'm coming through, what?
But here's the thing. But because you know why?
This is not your age, though. Get away with it. I'm 45-year-old man. What?
Here's one of the reasons why. Because if we think back to our younger age, when we were coming up, elementary school, grade school, when we met a female, we went to her house. We didn't do anything. We came to her house. We might have sat on the steps. We might have sat inside the house. So as men get older and grow up, but that's what they're used to. They're used to coming to the house, sitting down, watching TV, maybe watching a movie. It really wasn't a lot of going out. So as they got older and become a man, that's what their mentality is. When can I come over?
Especially if you haven't been exposed to anything.
Right, and it doesn't mean when can I come over because I want to sleep with you. I mean, you know, that might be 90% of it, but the other 10% maybe, you know what, I just want to chill. Well, think about it like this. Let's say you already slept with him, right? And he didn't take you out. He said, when can I come over? What's the difference of saying no then? You already got what you want.
Yeah, exactly. That's different.
So why would you still let me come over? Why not say when you're going to take me out?
But I ain't letting you come over from the door because I don't know you like that.
But all women aren't like that. Some women are only women that want to stay home and just relax and chill in the house. They don't want to be out. I'm like, you know, I want to stay home. Homebody. That's true though. A lot of women just want to stay home. They don't want to be out there.
There's time, I'm just watch a movie, pop some popcorn. That's all fine.
Right.
But that's such a turn off. I don't know. I was just done.
Have you ever done it?
I have done it, but I'm not talking. I'm seriously. I mean, we meet. We exchange numbers. the first time I talked to you on the phone, that's what's coming out your
My name
mouth.
is Malcolm Hill. Let's go to the red box and get us a movie.
But like,
Red box.
can we even like? How old? Like, can we have something like? I'm talking. We
Yeah,
didn't
we
have time
went
to
to the
get to
red
know
box.
all of that.
I mean,
you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but see, a lot of generations that change still hold on to one-on-one personal time. And it may not be for everybody, but some people are more comfortable being in a setting that's private to really get to know the person. Now, it's up to you if you allow him to go past certain levels and doing
But I got to
things.
get to that point where I need to, I don't know, I guess my mentality is I need to know, I need to feel something, like I don't know how to explain it.
Let me just say this. I can say this.
Yeah,
From my dating experience,
I could be a serial killer.
From my dating experience, I would rather come to a woman's home to know what her mental is first before I take her out in public.
You tell a lot about them by the home.
You know, and I don't have to come in and see your bedroom and all that. I can just come in.
I'm not even saying like
we can come in and talk.
It's all about the sex part.
Right, but why would you want to come to somebody's home before you release them to the public?
Because Calvin, I just personally, I got to know a little bit more about you than my name is Chuck. And I'm from North Charleston. I'm just saying, and I go to the joint up on Child Hill. I did not like that bit more. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, that's
next question. Because I'm off of that.
You know what, Liz? Not towards you, but I just think about my female friends who I've heard say that on numerous occasions. And my question always to them is, it's twofold. Because yes, it is the man, but at the same time, as a woman, what are you putting out there that a man could think that he could just walk up to you and say his name and then put you in the bed? Like, how you dress, how you carry, you know, how you carry yourself,
and how you
dress.
Something just that is very true. Because I see women, I'll be like,
if a guy judge you and think you're fast, he's going to approach you in a fast type of way.
Right.
If you had to stand there with a Bible in your hand, he's gonna say, all right, well, you go out.
Some guys are just dogs. Let's just keep it real. Some guys are dogs. They think that they can get anything.
But it is also.
But that is true. What you're saying.
If you think you're fast,
just like if I see a guy who's DC, the guys down there thugged out looking. These guys work at the Pentagon. These guys have like high government jobs, but if you saw him in the club, you'd be like, "Oh, he sells drugs, right?" Yeah. Go to DC, you'd be like, "Oh, he a drug dealer. Don't talk to him." And did it. You talk to dude. Oh, I work at the Pentagon. It's a presentation.
Let's face facts.
You know?
Let's face facts. One caveat about it is class never goes out of style. You got that?
Nope, it never
goes out of style. And for those
you
who
can't put a
are
price on a black man in a suit. I'm sorry.
those who are short on that,
it's priceless.
and for those who are short on that,
make sure we edit that one.
Yes.
For those who are short on class, maybe there's some etiquette that didn't come by them.
What did you have on when the guy was talking to you?
It doesn't make a difference. See, because as I said earlier, anybody's a man. It takes work to be a gentleman. It doesn't make a difference what she has.
That was just their mentality.
See, being a gentleman isn't because it's something that she may like. Being a gentleman is what I like.
And we're gonna hold that thought. Go to a commercial.
Thank you.
I like that.
The choice.
I'm not.
So you saying everybody on this panel has never cheated one time?
Oh, I had.
Right.
Put my hand up there.
Therefore, if you did it then, there's a great chance. I ain't saying you would, because a lot of people.
In this relationship, I'm
that it
satisfied.
happened again.
No.
Here we are, back together again. It's time to talk about the issues at hand. You say what you say, just say what you feel. It's a door, and we're gonna keep it real. It's an open